What's up, guys? Welcome back to the flight deck. And all I can say is I'm just happy that that baby is sitting on that table and that I was able to get it back in one piece. Hopefully you guys have watched the Maiden video, and I'd like to take a few minutes. I don't want to make the video too long. I just want to go over some stuff to try and help some other people out. First off, once the plane was trimmed, the plane flew awesome. I mean, totally awesome. The takeoff, as you noticed, the takeoff was in safe mode, and it's probably a good thing that I did that. I hardly ever do that. I don't even know why I chose to do it this time. But it's probably a good thing that I was in safe mode to be able to get the thing off the ground in the first place. As you see, once I got it out of safe mode and got it in normal mode, it needed a ton of left trim and a ton of down trim. I can't explain it. I don't know why. All my flight surfaces were level. I mean, they were perfect. And yeah, for whatever reason, it just needed a ton of left and a ton of down. Once I got it trimmed, as you can see in the video, it flew, like I said, it flew great. And then the issue with the flaps. I don't think the video does it doesn't do the situation justice, because it doesn't really look like a big deal in the video. But believe me, it was a handful. In fact, it was so much of a handful that I seriously considered doing away with the flaps and landing without the flaps. All I can say is, guys, I know that Pilot Ryan made a video of his mix on full flaps, but as you can see, and I'm telling you that my issue was also with takeoff flaps. And the only reason it didn't do it on takeoff is because I was in safe mode. So you're definitely going to need some up mix with both flap positions, takeoff and landing flaps. Looking back on the video, I wish I would have put it in full flap mode, because my mix, I did have a negative 12% mix in full flap mode, but I was so startled and so taken off guard by the flaps and what they did in takeoff position that I didn't even think about going to full flap position. But you know, hindsight's 20/20, and I wish I would have done that. That way, at least I would have a guideline to be able to go by instead of shooting in the dark like I am right now. So right now, my mixes are as follows. Takeoff flaps, I put at 10, negative 10, and full flaps was at 12, according to Pilot Ryan. I now have put it at 15. So hopefully within the next week or so, I'm able to test that out and be able to get a definitive answer back to you guys. But just know this, you're going to need some mix in there if you're gonna land with flaps. I don't see any other way around it. Did the ordnance make a difference? I know, watching Pilot Ryan's video earlier, that when he did fly it on the ordnance flight, he did make a comment of nose down pitch. But the funny thing about that is when the plane flew in normal flight, it did not have a nose down pitch. It had a nose up pitch. And so, you know, I don't know. You know, I wanted to fly it with the ordnance. I just think it looks so much better, and that's the reason I did that. I maiden it with the ordnance, even though Pilot Ryan suggested not to maiden it with the ordnance. You guys can take that with a grain of salt and do what you want. Anyway, hopefully this is able to help some of you guys out. Just be aware of that it's going to definitely need, if you're going to land with flaps, it's definitely going to need some up mix on both takeoff and full flap position. Hopefully this is able to help you guys out, help some people out. Like I said, hopefully within the next week or two, I'm able to get a definitive answer to you on where I'm at on mine. I will check back in. For now, Iceman out.